Dear participants of the meeting, first of all, I would like to say hello to all of you and thank the organizers for letting our center present the value of the rich water heritage in Central Asia. As you may know, Central Asia is an inland, densely populated region situated in the heart of Eurasia and along the ancient Great Silk Road. It covers 5 former Soviet Union republics, such as Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. This region has diverse landscapes, such as high mountains, dry steppes, and deserts, and characterized by aridity and limited water, which is non-uniformly distributed in space, and now in the context of climate change in time also. To understand the value of water heritage in Central Asia, we need to consider it as a whole, as we can say that since ancient times, a water-efficient civilization was formed in this region, where arid conditions predetermined development of artificial irrigation. A combination of different factors contributed to this, including laws in the form of religion, dogmas, and strong moral laws, use of hydrographic approach, participation, with mirabs, person who distributed water, which was elected by community. Next, water users initiated construction of water infrastructure and maintained it. Next, the system of knowledge in hydraulic engineering, which was sustained over many centuries. Elaborate water infrastructure for artificial irrigation, and capacities, of course, were needed to maintain this infrastructure, and also culture around water, which is not of less importance. So since ancient time, people in Central Asia practiced intensive rather than extensive use of resources. And I would like to dwell on a few remarkable periods in the history of Central Asia. These are ancient times. First signs of irrigation practices date back to millennia before the present era, with oases formed along large rivers and their tributaries. The water management system of that time was largely formed under the influence of the Great Trade Road, the Silk Road linking Europe and Asia, and the religion. And you can see on this slide some examples of structures formed in this period of time. Some of them are still operational. Other remarkable periods are the period of colonization by Tsarist Russia, when the large-scale development of engineering irrigation systems started and followed in the Soviet period. Here we can note some largest projects. One of them is the Fergana Valley, where a more than 300-kilometer-long canal was dug by voluntary work of 160,000 people to deliver water for irrigation of fertile land in this densely populated valley. Another largest project is the development of the Hanga steppe, which was transformed from desert into productive territory as a result of integrated development. This means that construction of advanced irrigation and drainage infrastructure was combined with the construction of social infrastructure and establishment of integrated system of operation services. Next, in the Soviet period, the scientific grounds for irrigation were intensively developed with the establishment of the largest specialized research institute. That period, we see the first prototypes of river basin plans also, the so-called master plans for comprehensive use and conservation of water in 2 major Central Asian rivers that are still used. So overall, this period can be described as the start of dominance of technocratic approaches and shift to extensive use of resources. And so you could see both positive and negative sides of water heritage in Central Asia. I don't want to read all the listed here values from the past, but to summarize that for valuing water in the present time, we need to refocus on its multifaceted nature to ensure sustainability. And finally, in recognition of water heritage in Central Asia, we are going to select valuable irrigation structures across the region and nominate them for ICID World Heritage Irrigation Awards. This work will be carried out as part of the recently launched regional project on water, energy, land, Nexus, particularly its activities on the expert platform on water security, sustainable development, and future studies, which was established in 2018 and now is in the process of further development.